Johnny accepts that I'm John.
Where you got me from?
I'm making it.
Chest up, don't worry. We got the older medallions in camera. Punch out boxing here with Dennis looking sharp after his comeback win. After what 3 hard fights in a row as the away fighter, he needed to get back on the sort of tune-ups.
Well, yeah, 4 hard fights. Starting with I think Kevin the Jarko. So I wanted to come back at the end of the year with a good win against a durable opponent. Let's not get too excited. I was meant to win. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm the more high level fighter, but he come here to do a job, and I got the win. I felt good. I felt sharp, and now all that is, it sets me up for a good 2025 where I'm going to come after the middleweights again. And listen, I feel really good, and I'm ready to get the snowball going.
Doing us 40 plus guys proud, putting me to shame. But yeah, I mean, going as the away fighter, I mean, I'm sure they're big opportunities, but you know, these top level amateurs, it's all set up for them. They got the training camp and everything. You have to come in at short notice. Do you need to, I don't know, say maybe more guys that ain't so sort of big time backing?
No, I'll go in their back garden. I'm always very confident in beating these guys. I never go into their back garden thinking that I'm the underdog. Never. There's only been one fight, that was against Mark Dickinson, where I struggled with the weight, and I went in there at like 20% of myself. Against Kevin the Jarko, I thought I could beat him. Against Ozzy Osbourne, I thought I could beat him. That was a good fight. Who else is there? Against Jermaine Brown, the last one out. I thought I could beat him. He just caught me with a good shot. This is boxing, and I'm not here just to build up my record against, no offense to anyone, idiots. I want to do it and fight real people, real opponents, real contenders, because that's what I think I am. I'm only going to get better if I fight better. So I'm ready to put it on the line every single time I get in the ring against the highest of opponents, and that's that.
I mean, middleweight division's looking red hot in the UK, so don't know what sort of fights will be available. You're looking at alternatives. You know, Lee often does fights over in Dubai. There's an international route.
Possibly. Like I say, sit down with my team, sit down with Lee, see what's the best route for me. For me, I just want the best fights, for the best titles, for the most money. And that's that simple. We're in there getting punched in the head. Pay me, you know what I mean, as well. So I just want the big fights for good money, for good titles, so I can, you know, ride out into the sunset at the end of my career with a nice bank account, a little bit better. And yeah, that's what it's about, man. Enjoying the sport, loving the sport, and having this smile on my face, because this is what I love. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I've given my heart, soul, and everything to it. Sacrifice everything. Selfish to the people I love, because I have to put my heart and soul into it and put them to the side. So I want something at the end of my career to show them people that I have to do that for, why I did it, and that's that.
Absolutely, I'm sure Lee will get you something. What's your preferred route? Like English title, or any particular prospects out there that you fancy having a go on?
My boy's got the English title at the minute, Linus.
Okay.
He's my mate. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's my boy. You know what I mean? And I will go for the English again. I will go probably back to the southern area to get me a route to the English again. But you know, if the title makes sense and the money makes sense and the business side of it makes sense, then I'll fight anyone on the face of the earth. You know, that's it. That's who I am.
Absolutely, yeah. You've proven that. Got to ask you about the big fight over there in Wembley tonight, the British title between Brad Pauls and Denzel. You ever sparred any of those boys? What do you think of it?
I haven't sparred any of them. It's weird because I go to Brad's camp quite a lot, but he's not there. It's like I always spar Linus. You know what I'm saying? I'm back Brad. I like Brad. Me and him get on. But it's hard against both of them. Can punch. Both of them are soldiers, man. They're fighters, and I wish nothing but the best for them. I like both of them. But I think Brad's on a bit of a roll, and I think he could cause an upset because he's probably the underdog tonight. But I think he can maintain his title, keep his title.
Yeah, well, be fascinating. We'll be watching that on the small screen over here. And Hamza, he's going for the world title. Hopefully between all of these guys and bring the golden era of middleweight boxing back to the UK. Can Hamza do it over there in Riyadh?
I think he's got all the ability and attributes to do that. I think he's a menace, man. He's 6'3", can punch, awkward, agile. I think he can cause a major upset where he goes, man. He's he's a problem, man. It's the truth. He's a problem.
Oh, and it's all good for you guys. If there's guys at the top, I mean, it raises all of your level and, just brings, more big fights. So, yeah, let's hope they do. And I hope you get that big fight 2025, the good comeback. So, Grant, always a pleasure. Like I said, bigging us 40 plus guys up.